Jim Distortion here, doing a daily short from my workshop, which is quite pertinent because what I want to talk to you about today is waste. The thing that I use to put my camera on, when I'm filming for you guys, is completely made out of scrap metal, bits of metal that I've used to make something else, and then it's reformed into that, which is what's holding the camera now, so I can stand in front of you like a chimp. This workshop here, this is where I have all reclaimed metal, wood, all the tools in the world that you could ever want, because I bought them all second hand. I picked them up over the 4 years I've been doing this, bit by bit, through generosity of other people, and also, you know, from hard work from myself. What I do with Metal Machine is I make furniture and I make bits and pieces from metal, but what it does is it just keeps the lights on for me. This isn't really a business. I don't make money from it. What I do is pay the rent on this place, pay the bills, buy tools, and make sure, with the help from Rick, who always does the woodwork with me, because he's generous enough to give me his time and indeed his friendship. So I'm in a position to make little things for myself, big things. So this Christmas, we didn't have a turkey table. We didn't have anywhere to eat our Christmas dinner. So in our house, we've got a long, thin living room. And that living room isn't wide enough to have a big table in all the time. So basically what we do is, you know, eat on our knees. And if you've got a little kid at Christmas, you want basically to have something that you can put up and fold down that doesn't look like crap. So I got an old tabletop. I made some frame legs that fold up underneath it. We scorched the top. Rick scorched the top of it with a burner. And then we waxed it. Put it all together, and then I had the perfect folding table to eat turkey off. But also that table, not the turkey, the table's evolved now, and it is used as a Lego building station for my son, or a place to play board games for all of us, but also a focal point for the family. Now I could have gone out and bought a trestle table and stuck a kitchen roll on it, you know, one of them paper towels, cloth. A tablecloth, there you go. I could have stuck that on it, but I didn't. What I wanted to do was provide something for my family from the scraps that I had here, but also that could be folded away and put in, so built for purpose. Just like that camera stand that this is stood on. Now, how many times have you gone in somewhere and you've gone, oh, I need this and I need that, reached for Amazon on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, and bought it? You didn't think twice about what you've used, where it comes from, what animals were hurt making it, what people were abused making it, you know, kids in Thailand, whatever. Yeah, did you think about any of that? Consumerism has become such a large animal, such a large machine, that why would you think about it? What's the necessity of thinking about it? And don't look at me and think that I'm not guilty of it too, but nowadays, now I can physically make things for myself. I'm starting to think, why don't I make more? You know, if I need a table, why the hell wouldn't I make it? Why would I go and buy it? 4 years ago, I didn't know how to make anything. I didn't know how to put pieces of metal together. I didn't know how to cut a piece of wood in the right shape. I was an absolute idiot when it comes to stuff like that. I thought it was all magic. It's not magic. You've just got to learn how to do it, which is the same transferable skills in anything in this world. You know what? Brain surgeons didn't know how to be brain surgeons until they went to school for 30,000 years to learn how to do it. And yes, it's still fucking magic. But they learned, had a propensity to learn that knowledge. They had the ability to store that information in their heads, and hopefully, just hopefully, had a steady hand, because otherwise brains mush, it's all bad. What I'm saying to you is, you'll say to me, you can make those things. Yeah, you go out and you don't have to buy them. You can make them. I said, okay, I'll answer that. No, I don't have to buy them. It's a lot easier for me to buy them, and my time is limited because I have family, I have a job, you know, and I have this place. So what I don't have is the ability to make everything for everyone all the time, but what I do have is the knowledge to make something that I need. A Christmas table, a camera stand, a bookcase. What else did I make for my house? That flipping wardrobe bookcase for my wife. Without those things, those were things I couldn't afford to buy. Yeah. But what I could have done is just down the road from me here, Foxholes Farm in Hertford, is a shop called Amaris. Emmaus is basically a European company that basically funds homelessness. So you take your old chairs and your old tables, your old glasses, your old stuff, and people sell it for money. Yeah, age-old thing. But the difference with this is the money actually does go to pay for homelessness. It's not like Oxfam, who pays more in rent than anything else, and their executives, well, their executives only earn £50,000 a year. Why the hell are they earning anything in the first place? Right? Yes, I understand if you want a massive chairman and you want someone who's got the power, that charity should speak for itself. It shouldn't have to pay for itself. Okay, that's just my humble opinion. Right, so instead of going to DFS and buying a throwaway sofa that you're going to hate in about 3 years' time because you're still paying for it, go to Emmaus and buy a sofa that's been used, yeah, but you might find a period piece. Even if you're richer than Croesus, even if you're able to buy anything you want in the world, why would you not want to go and buy a period piece to go in your house? Because you know what? There's a lot of antiques that end up in that gaff. And they don't know what they've got. But a lot of unscrupulous people watch them like hawks to make sure they get the best antiques from it. But why not? What I'm saying to you is, nowadays, and it's only nowadays, I'm starting to think more and more about recycling, reclaimed materials, because I love the way it looks. I made a table for my garden. It's out of 100% recycled materials, recycled metal, recycled reclaimed wood. Scaffold boards makes the top, which I sanded down. Yeah, I didn't scorch them, sanded them down. Yeah, smoothed it all out and waxed them. And then we had a party on that table, and it was the focal point for it. Looks great. Looks crap. Looks scrappy, but I think it looks great. Next time you want to buy something, look around for an artisan who can make you something out of reclaimed. If you're wealthy, yeah, don't go and buy something, I don't know, don't go and buy something soulless out of some bloody DFS or a big, like, what are they called? A big chain shop. Go and find someone who can hand make you something you've never seen before, because that way you'll have something nobody else has got. And also, artisans, hand makers, we are not as expensive as you might think, because everyone's telling us, oh, I'm not paying that for that. So, you know, we'll do you a deal because your time, as long as it pays for our time, that's cool. So instead of always looking for the new thing, always looking for something that will fade in your eyes in a while, why not have something purpose-built? Or go to Emmaus and buy something that was purpose-built to fit in with what you want to do. I mean, I ain't just talking about sofas, right? Tables, chairs, glasses, flipping armoires. I saw an armoire in there the other day. I like that word. So before you reach for Amazon, you know, there are necessary things that you have to buy from there, you know, consumables and stuff. But have a think about the bigger picture. There are people who live by these hands, yeah? They live off what these hands can make. And if you provide somebody in your local area with a bit of cash to carry on, because they're struggling, or even if they're not struggling, they're just really good at what they do, they deserve that money. And I'm not talking about me, this isn't a flipping advert for Metal Machine. If you want a table, yeah, brilliant, right? But what I do suggest you do is just have a stop and a think before consumerism takes over the world. Everything becomes throwaway, because once everything's gone and it is all throwaway, and then you run out of all the plastics and stuff that you need to build these things, then what happens? No one's going to know how to make anything. No one's going to want to know how to do anything in wood or metal, because everything's become pointless. Have a little look. Have a little think. Go into Emmaus. Yeah, you'll find them all over Europe. They're all over France. They're all through England, and they're a worthwhile charity. Subscribe. Yeah, that one. Or watch a video. That one. Thank you very much for continuing to watch my videos. We seem to be growing. I've got 30 subscribers now and I've got good hit rates. It's all good. But this is not a numbers game. This is me telling you my opinion. The larger shows are coming, and I'm setting up the shows 2-3 months in advance. So you will have the conversational shows I've been promising. All right, Jim Distortion doing a daily short for Distortion's Got Issues. Find us on Instagram. I'll see you later.